Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Color Ride. Today I am going to introduce my viewers to a very modern pattern of art. So let's get introduced to Zentangle Art. Zentangle Art was invented in America by a monk named Rick Roberts and an artist named Maria Thomas. Zentangle is not about good or bad drawings or right or wrong in a art form. It's usually a relaxing condition for those people who are always stressed. So it cures diseases like anxiety, sleep disorder, stress, hyperactivity, addiction problem and concentration disturbance. So Zentangle was introduced to focus on the main motive of relaxation. Zentangle art is not shape constant. It can be repetitive and it's a combination of 5 basic stroke of pens or pencils, and which is usually consisting of dots, circles, curves, straight lines or S-shaped lines, and the different pattern that can be made by using this different strokes. Zentangle was first introduced in 2003 and since then it have seen a lot of advancement. It's usually used as a meditative meditation art form, and to those patients who are suffering from phobias, addictions, pain management, conflict resolution or workplace burnout. This form of art form mainly focuses on improving concentration, creativity, self-image, focusing and problem solving. So it is mainly focusing on meditative art. It's also similar to mandala art. So for today's art class, I'm using a sketchbook, a pencil at first. So what I'm doing is I'm doing the pencil outline, and here I've drawn a fish. You can take a different art form, you can make an animal, a bird or whatever you feel like. Then we are going to use different patterns of Zentangle and we are going to fill this entire fish. So let's get started. I'll do the pencil outline first. So let's get back to Zentangle, the topic we were discussing. Zentangle is a form of meditative drawing or doodling. It's an abstract in nature. It's usually abstract in nature and relies on the use of different patterns to create or fill the entire art form. It was invented by monk named Rick Roberts and an artist named Maria Thomas, as I've already mentioned this in the starting of my video. And Zentangle is created by different people around the world of all ages. 5 years old or 80 to 95 years old men or women can also make Zentangle. And you don't have to learn art if you want to learn Zentangle art, and usually it's consists of different forms of movements of the lines, like the tangles or the different patterns, the geometric patterns. And usually for Zentangle art you don't require a lot of artwork, art supplies or materials. It's usually a white sheet, pen, pencil or a colored pencil. That's it, that will be done. For today's artwork, what I've done is I've done the pencil outline of the fish, and here I'm using acrylic colors to color the background. So that my artwork looks beautiful, I'm using acrylic color for the background of my artwork today. So now we can again get back to our discussion about Zentangles and different type of art forms. So first of all, as I was discussing before about doodling and zentangling. So under doodling, what form false is that it's an interpretation of drawing done for fun and attention, and it's also increases concentration in different type of relaxation techniques while we are doing doodling. And in Zentangle also similarly, we can enhance on our focus issues and how to concentrate and to relax ourselves, and not to like emphasize more on how beautiful the art form is going to look. In Zentangle, it's usually focusing on the pattern of the designs and mindfulness. So you are more emphasizing on the drawing, so that your concentration goes to the drawing and you can relax yourself, and you're not going to take stress and not going to think about something else that is disturbing you. So it's mainly concentrating yourself. Zentangle method is an easy to learn, relaxing and fun way to create a beautiful image by drawing structured patterns. As we have already mentioned, these patterns are called tangles, and with the combination of dots, lines, simple curves, straight line, orbs or S curves, with the tangles we can create more illustrative designs. It creates a paradoxical inspiration for creativity, and there are these different structured patterns that help us to create gentle boundaries and enhance our creativity and to support the freedom of expression. Through Zentangle worldwide, there are different communities of artists and fellowship people who are coming together to enhance this form of art form and making it more known to the people, so that more people are aware of this type of art form and they are able to enjoy this form. And it is usually creating more support mentally to the people who are passionate and are more creative in the field of art. As unlike doodles, which are created for fun on the paper, mandalas are quite religious in origin, and they are mostly have a center and a grid design, and they are more geometric in their designs and patterns. And whereas Zentangle is also different abstract drawing of creativity, and it's using repetitive patterns of different dots, tiles, squares, dots, circles, and it's for Zentangle it's usually done in a black ink. And now there are innovations and different research that is going on Zentangles, and people are creating Zentangles in different colors. After coloring the background of my artwork using a marker pen, I'm doing the outline of the fish so that I can start filling the Zentangle patterns in the fish. As we have already learned that Zentangle method is a easy to learn, relaxing and fun way to create a beautiful image by drawing structured patterns. So today we are going to do the same thing. Over here what I have used is I have used a fish as the base of my Zentangle art, and then I'm going to fill up the fish with different patterns of different Zentangle patterns. As the name goes, Zentangle, which can be described as Zen, which means calm, and tangle means collection of overlapping patterns. So the gist of Zentangle is bringing together of calmness and the different patterns that we are creating and focusing on decreasing the stress that we have in our life. It's originally used in a 3.5-inch square with a white paper and a black marker pen to create this form of artwork. As mentioned before in our discussion, that this form of art is usually to create a calming and relaxing environment, and as there is no pressure of drawing a perfect artwork, so the main focus of the mind is on creating repetitive patterns and creating a beautiful piece of artwork, which in turn is creating an effect of meditative nature. And due to this meditative nature, there is a lot of healing that is going on in this form of artwork. Zentangle art is a form of art where it's happy to be carefree form of art, and it's mainly focusing on the different lines, pattern, tangles, curved lines that we are drawing, and it creates a meditative environment where we become more stress free and more focused on the free flow of the pen or pencil that we are using in this form of artwork. There are nearly 42 different types of Zentangle patterns that have been identified, and still there are different innovations that are going on around in and around this form of artwork. Today I'm going to draw simple Zentangle pattern and fill this fish that I have completed my outline with. As we have already discussed what is Zentangle, the history of Zentangle and the different patterns and the mindfulness and the meditative effect that creates while performing this type of art form. Now my viewers will be comfortable with the type of art form that I'm going to perform today, and they can also try this at home as it doesn't require much knowledge of art, or you don't require a lot of stationery work for this type of art form. As we have already discussed that this form of artwork has a lot of therapeutic and meditative benefit. Now I'll start filling my fish with different patterns of Zentangle. So let's get started. The patterns which I am using over here to fill are the most common patterns in Zentangle art form. The different patterns consist of squares, curved lines, straight lines, half circles, conicals, Hope my viewers have enjoyed this video of Zentangle Art and the different patterns that I've used over here in this art form. These are very simple and you can easily use them in your form of artwork that you would like to do. And as you can see, I have used a fish over here to fill it with zentangles. You can draw it on a circle, on flowers, on different geometrical patterns, or you can even use different patterns of zentangle in your form of artwork, which can be of a flower, animal, or a human figure. Hope you like it. Do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.